Hi, Kiki here, your proud lead learner, and I am here today to talk to you about teaching computer science. Is that a surprise? So I want to give you an idea of what the plan was when we revamped the CS Fundamentals courses with Code.org and turned them into courses A through F. And actually, if I'm going to cover that whole subject, this video would be way too long. So what I really want to talk to you about is kind of the lesson structure. I want to talk to you about the difference between the unplugged lessons and the online lessons. So the unplugged lessons were intended to be activities that bring these difficult concepts to a student in their own world, a place where they're already comfortable. And then the online lessons are a place for them to actually learn how those concepts relate to programming and give them practice doing that. The problem is that with an elementary schooler, these unplugged lessons can be very abstract and they don't actually see how the two things relate to each other. So what we did is we put a bridging activity in the middle. And that bridging activity is meant to take a piece from the unplugged and a piece from the online lesson and kind of marry them together in a rather seamless way. So you might be taking the activity from the unplugged lesson and then coding it with Blockly blocks, or you might be taking the map from the online lesson and coding them in the language that you were given, like the arrows from your unplugged activity. And either way, you're kind of helping the student translate that concept that they learned into this new language. Now, even though that might feel like a complete bridge, there is one really important part that I don't think that enough teachers give credit to, and that is the online in-class examples. So an ideal flow of this would be for a teacher to teach the unplugged lesson and let the students get comfortable, have fun with it, and then do the bridging activity. After that, they pull a puzzle from somewhere in the middle, maybe towards the end, near the challenge activity maybe, and run through it with their class and help their class see how the puzzle works. Highlight the vocabulary that they learned with the unplugged lesson, and just make sure the kids feel comfortable with that environment, with that skin, before they move on to letting the kiddos loose on their own online puzzles. And then that way, when they get started, the puzzles still feel sort of challenging because they haven't seen it before. But then the further they go on and the harder the puzzles get, the more familiar they will look because the teacher did some similar ones in class. So I hope that helps. I think that if you try that method, you will be really happy with what you see. I think you'll be amazed with how quickly your students pick up the concepts. And if what you want is for the kids to truly get the underlying concept, this really is one of the best ways to do it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. If so, please leave a comment below. Click the like, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will continue to give you more information on Code.org and other curriculum too. If you have a favorite curriculum that you haven't heard me talk about yet, leave a comment, let me know what it is, and I will see what I can do. Until next time, happy coding.